So last video we spoke about interest rate and economy, how it actually affects the Singapore property market. So what other factors can we talk about? Now, geopolitical factors such as impending presidential election. November this year, there will be a new Prime Minister for Singapore and also the up and coming general election. These ones will all pave the way for better economy, and that's why they're starting to sort of adjust the interest rate because of the good economy as well. And that's how it will affect the property market, with the price being pushed up by a better economy and then people going into the market to buy. Alright, let's dive into the different housing sector. First up, let's talk about HDB. My prediction is that HDB's growth will be slightly dampened towards the end of the year because of HDB's mandate of providing affordable housing, and the number of $1 million resale apartments, resale HDB in 2023 was at a staggering 460 units. So there were actually 460 transactions of $1 million transaction, and that's not very sustainable. That's compared to 2022, or it's a big jump, compared to 2022. And of course, the highest transaction amount was $1.5 million, not at Duxton, but at Dawson. So I would think that HDB will try to dampen this a little bit, and then to control the price a little bit so that it's actually more affordable. Next up, the new launch condo market. There seems to be an abundance of supply at the moment, and this is probably a good time if you're considering to go into the new launch market to grab something because of a little bit of extra in supply. Developer will be more price sensitive, and therefore you might be able to get some good bargain out there. Now, as the interest rate goes down, going back to interest rate again, as the interest rate goes down and the economy starts to pick up, this is when people start to come in and grab up the supply. And of course, when there is actually a rise in demand, price is not, developer will no longer be sort of negotiate, or for the lack of a better word, are not as price sensitive as current situation. So going towards the second half of the year, I am going to sort of predict that the new launch market will start to pick up in terms of pricing again. Then comes the private resale market. What's going to happen? Now, there seems to be a gap between the private resale and the new launch private market at the moment. So prediction, I would say that the market will start to catch up. The resale market will start to catch up in terms of price, closing the gap between the new launch condos and the resale condos as well. So as the economy picks up, more demand, and those who are actually thinking about, I'm going to sell my existing place and I need something to stay in, may look at the resale side of things more favorably. What about rental market? Now, currently there is seems to be a bit of a slowdown in terms of rental price. So if you're a tenant out there looking to renew your rent, or actually out in the market to look for a rental property, then good for you. There will be properties out there with a pretty good price at the moment. And for landlords, if you are actually renting your place out, consider the offers that's coming to you. Now, if there's a little bit of price difference, my advice is to actually take on the offer and get the vacancy rate down, because every time your property is vacant, you're waiting for the right tenant or the right price. Right price in this case would mean that you are actually not getting your rental income for a particular month or something, and if you do the maths, it is actually better to rent out at a slightly lower price than your expected price, and also keep it sort of occupied for the long term. Something for you guys to consider. What are your thoughts on this? Please drop your comment and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys! Happy 2024. Before I go, Chinese New Year is coming up, so 恭喜发财. Have a happy Chinese New Year.